Lizzie. I'm so excited to be here. We've just been having a lovely chat and I got distracted. So we're not too late, but we're all right. We're there. So hello and welcome to In Conversation With. This is my brand new series where we sit and talk to members of the community that I have in Direct Selling Success about life, business, successes and struggles in the network marketing industry. And this week, I would like to welcome you to Lizzie George, a brand ambassador for Clean Living International. Welcome, Lizzie. Hello.
I am so excited to be here. This is fabulous.
Thank you. Today. Look at this.
Yes. We both got the memo, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, branding on point. I like it very much. So let's get straight into it today. I would love to know what got you into your business.
What got me into my business? So I feel like I'm a shopkeeper. My grandfather was a shopkeeper. My dad was a shopkeeper. So that kind of was in my DNA. So I knew that I kind of wanted a shop, but I didn't want the infrastructure, the rent, the rates, the whole thing of a physical shop. So I was kind of, when I was searching, well, what was I going to do? And then I was an Avon lady when in my teens, but I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that was direct sales. So then I kind of went off on something else. And then I came back to this whole network marketing, direct sales. And then I joined other companies. I joined a cooking company, which I don't cook. So why I joined that one, I don't know. But that just got me into the culture of it and thought that this was something really good. And then I started a cleaning business, a network marketing business. And then I came across the one that I'm with now. And the company just so fitted my ethics, my values. And I just feel like I've come home with the one that I'm with now. So it's just fabulous.
Oh, brilliant. So you have a slightly different lifestyle to many people in network marketing, don't you? Do you want to tell people a little bit about that? I know we didn't discuss talking about this, but I think it's quite important for people to know and understand where you're coming from with your business.
Yes. So me and my husband, a couple of years ago, we decided to sell our family home. The family weren't little. They were old enough. They were in their 20s and 30s. So we weren't selling it out from underneath their feet. But we decided to sell the family home and buy a motorhome so that we could be a little bit nomadic, a little bit flexible. And that's what we're. But it also involved selling our cars. Now, I passed when I was 17, and that is a long time ago. So I've always had a car. And when my husband said, let's ditch the cars. We don't need cars. We can have a bike. I thought, are you mad? But actually now, 2 years in, I've got a red tricycle. How fabulous is that? And I deliver my products on my red tricycle. And the dog goes in the back as well. So not at the same time because the basket's not quite that big. But, now 2 years in, I've adapted. I found ways of overcoming the challenges of riding a tricycle in the pouring rain. And I just love it now. I just get so much joy from it.
So that it really does fit with your eco cleaning business as well, doesn't it?
It really does. Mission. That mission to encourage us all to live a little bit greener, clean an awful lot greener, but just trying to, how can we make those sustainability things into habits, into our daily habits? And for me, that just is one. Start with the one. Pick one thing to change.
Yeah, absolutely. And yours was a big change.
It was, yes. Kicking and screaming, but now I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, bless you. So what has being in direct sales given you the opportunity to do that you would otherwise not have had, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I am now part of an absolute awesome community of people that I wouldn't have met otherwise in this group and the wider network marketing businesses that I've been. But I think for me, the biggest change has been the extra money that I've been able to earn that I can spend on personal development for me, and so that's enabled me to do workshops and courses and read. I'm a ferocious reader and read stuff that I wouldn't have come across
Brilliant.
So I think at the moment it's all about me.
And why shouldn't it be?
It's all about me.
I do think, though, that community side of things in this industry is just something that people don't realise when they're not in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't join for the community. I joined for the flexibility and the fact that I could run something around my kids. I could earn money around my kids.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I stay for the community.
Yeah.
And it is just fantastic. And I've created Direct Selling Success, even though I'm not in network marketing anymore. I've created it so I can still have that community, selfishly enough, you know.
Yeah.
But it does make a difference, doesn't it?
I so agree with that. And I've made friends with people who aren't in the same network marketing business as me. But it's just amazing, you know, the friends that I've made and the help that I'm getting, and the help that I'm able to give, just because of the community that we're in. Yeah. Powerful
I'm
stuff.
sure we're not the only ones that feel that way. I'm sure we're not. So we said when we were having a little chat a few minutes before this went live that we wanted to have a conversation about something in particular, and it's something that I find I'm quite passionate about. And I know from the way that you were talking about it just a moment ago how passionate you are about this as well. And that conversation is the negativity that we can sometimes come across and how we deal with it. Because when we were chatting then, I know you deal with it in a very similar way to me.
And
I know it will really help people to be able to hear this. And actually, I would love it if people would comment and let me know whether they feel the same way as we do about this.
I mean, when I first started about 10 years ago, people would say, oh, that's a pyramid, and that's and coming up with those so much negative stuff. I'm preying on people. But I think for me, it's about being armed with the information. You know, pyramid selling is illegal. And, you know, you'd think that I'd be doing something illegal. Really, you think that about me. But so it's being armed with the information and the facts and stuff. But it's also about some of the other negative. It's about turning it into a positive. And I tend to just, if something negative lands on me, you know, that's interesting. Thank you very much for landing on my shoulder. But I'm not going to keep you on my shoulder. I'm going to flick you off and not take it with me.
Absolutely. And I feel the same. What is the point? This is the way I see it anyway. What is the point in holding on to something negative if it is not going to serve me? If it is not going to make me happy, if it is not going to progress my success, if it is going to bring me down, why keep hold of it? And Hazel here, she says she finds that there's a lot of negativity, and there is, but do we need to listen to it?
We don't. If it doesn't serve us, some people will say things to keep us. They think they're keeping us safe. Okay, take it with the love that it may be offered, but we don't need to take it on board. And there's so much negativity with so much stuff, so many organizations, ways of living. It's not just network marketing as well. So it just keep the bigger picture.
It's everything. And some people can be very negative towards us when they're triggered by something. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you're doing or something that you're saying. They may have something going on in their background and in their life that they're thinking, well, actually, I'm going to take it out on somebody else. Which I get an awful lot as a trainer and mentor. I get that an awful lot in my industry. But actually, I can choose to listen to it, and I can choose to let it affect me, or I can choose to let it go. Absolutely.
I think so as well. And I think other people's experiences of the network marketing industry, they might keep them with them and then kind of gush onto somebody else, but only because of their experience.
And I've experienced that too. Because actually, do you know what? Somebody's friend down the pub who tried it once, who had a disaster and found it really bad and really spammy. It isn't necessarily the experience you're going to have.
No.
So yeah. And I think it's a lesson that we can all learn, is that negativity doesn't have to be kept. It can be passed away, and you can, concentrate on the positives.
Yeah.
Oh, Hazel says, I love the idea of flicking it off your shoulder. I'll try that going forward.
Yeah, just flick it away.
Flick it away. Yeah, I like that. That's really good. Someone else here, I can't see who this is. People don't realise that we're in control of what we want to do. There's this idea that women aren't bright enough to know what they're doing. Oh, I've not heard that one before. That's an interesting one. Probably one that can quite rile a lot of people. Oh, it's Holly. It's Holly saying that. That's an interesting one. I've never experienced that. And I think this industry is a really good industry because there's a lot of women in it. And it's a way of empowering a lot of women. And especially, when you go to these conferences and things that the companies put on, it is so empowering. And it's a great opportunity to be able to give people success. Whoever they are.
What sort of way of earning money could there be that would fit and put our commitments first?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I've not known an employer who said, yes, you've got a sick child, look after them first. They're going, why aren't you here? Yeah.
No, absolutely. And it's something that you can also start up with a family that you can fit around them, that doesn't cost a fortune, because most women cannot afford to start a business from scratch. They haven't got the time, they haven't got the money, they've got that family. Some can go out there and invest and make huge successful businesses, but for the normal everyday mum who just cannot afford to do that, it's
fabulous. When I think of the thousands of tens of thousands of pounds that my parents spent on their shops and over the years, and where can you set up a business for £100, or less or more, and have all that infrastructure done for you?
And no worry about branding or marketing money or advertising. You've got this ready-made business in a box most of the time. And with all the training and the support and the self-development that comes with being part of that company, just to be able to go, there you go.
Yes.
Get on with it. Go and learn, go and expand, go and be passionate.
Yeah. And do it at your pace.
Yes.
As well.
And that's what I love. That is what I love the most about this. Yeah. It's brilliant. So I would love to know what you've had success-wise. What is that big success that you've found you've had from network marketing?
Well, my success this month is being asked to speak at Leadership Conference.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah, I know. But that stemmed from the course that I did with you in September. So I started the 3 months to level up. And I had my goals at the beginning. But one thing that I was really struggling with was believing that I could do it. Really, really believing. So we were talking about belief and the whole the vision and where would you like to be and stuff. And I said, yes, but on my shoulder is this little voice that is still saying, okay, I believe it. And then this little voice is saying, yeah, but you can't do that. And I really, really struggled. So during one of the sessions, we talked about it. And for me, then it was the belief action model that really helped with me. Just do something little and then have success in that, and then believe you can do it, and then a bit more action, and it just spiraled. So within 2 months, my team had grown. I'd got 3 new teamies. Just did not think that I would be good enough to do that. 3 new teamies, and then just asked to speak at a conference. And
amazing.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
amazing.
so excited.
It
Just sorting out that little voice on my shoulder.
Absolutely. It just goes to show what sorting one little thing can do. And most of the time, the thing that's holding us back is what we believe. So the belief cycle that Liz is talking about was something that I was trained on years and years ago. And it's something that really does work for any situation, business or life. Basically, you have a belief of something, and you can reinforce that belief. So you reinforce that belief by taking an action. And when you take an action, what the result will reinforce the belief that you have. So if it's a positive result from that action, you will then believe that you can do it. You've lost the lights. Never mind. You can believe that you can do it, or you believe that you can't do it. So if you have an action and you take you get the result, and the result is a positive action, you then feel that you can take a more positive action to get a more positive result, so that your belief increases, and you get better and better and better and more confident at what you're doing as you take more positive action. Whereas what can happen is, if you are of a negative mindset or you have a bad result, you take the action, you get a negative result, therefore you think more badly of yourself, so your confidence dips, and that can then escalate as well. So it's really important to take action and get a positive mindset over the result that you get, to then reinforce the belief that you're having is a good one. Really important.
But also it's the mindset about those negative results, and tweaking that a bit and turning that into a positive. So all those conversations I'd had with people before, and for whatever reason they didn't join, but it's the learning from that, and how can I make that into a positive, and that has been really powerful stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not necessarily the result is a good one. It's the mindset behind the result that's the good one. Because the result doesn't always have to be a yes, I'm joining my team, or yes, I'm going to buy your stuff. It's just learning that actually taking the action is the positive thing to do. The result doesn't particularly matter, because the more you do the positive action, the more likely you are to get the positive result eventually. But taking that on board, and that's one reason why I wanted to talk about negativity earlier on, and to cover that, because actually, if you focus on the negative and the negative of anything that happens, you are less likely to take the positive action to make it positive.
Because you're always expecting that negative as well. Why not expect the wonderful things that may happen?
Absolutely. Or celebrate your success for actually going ahead and taking the action. Absolutely. So before we finish, I would love if you would share a top network marketing tip for everybody out there.
So my top network marketing tip, if I can get my words to come out, would be think about who you're surrounding yourself with. It's your team. It might not be the team in the company that you're with, but who's your tribe, and make sure that your tribe, you pick a tribe that's supportive, that you can support back to, because I think having a tribe is just really important, because it's really lonely out there. Being self-employed can sometimes be quite lonely, but if you've got a tribe you can tap into, it's just a wonderful journey.
It is, and that support and that accountability, that people on that same mission as you, with the same positive energy as you, will rise you up. And again, that negativity, if you're surrounding yourself with negative people, or taking on board what they're saying, you are going to start feeling the effects of that. So yes, absolutely. And if you've got a great team around you, and the company within your company is positive, and the people that are in your downline and upline and across line are all supportive, then that's great. But if they're not, go and find people who are. I mean, this group is full of positivity. Membership is full of positivity. There's so many other people out there that aren't part of your company that can be your positive tribe. So yes, great tip. I love it. Thank you so much for being on here, Lizzie.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. One of my episodes. It's just been great. Looking forward to seeing where this journey in your business takes you. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.